available hosting the College Football Report. Greg. This is Jackson. Cuts back across the grain. Down to the 23-yard line. Tucker and Price make the stop.
Once again, if you're on that AM side, on that defensive side of the football, you start to think, gee, these guys are really grinding the clock down on us now, and they're being successful in moving our people off the ball. What do we do now to stop them from being that effective? Maybe we start sending some linebackers and some safeties on blitzes, but it's awfully tough when you've got that option coming at you.
Derek Russell comes back into the ball game. He goes way to the top of the screen. Grovey trying to check off on 2nd down and 6. Play action, looks to the flats, has a man open, and it's intercepted. Kevin Smith with his 8th interception of the year, but there is a flag. The ball was just underthrown. He had a man that came clear. It appears the interception will stand. And Kevin Smith has his 8th interception of the year. He ranks among the nation's leaders.
Kevin Smith ball hawked the whole way. Took his man to the sideline.
And it's against Arkansas, declined by Texas A&M.
They had a lineman downfield, and quite naturally, when your quarterback gets out to that corner, you don't know if he's going to run or pass. You tend to want to get downfield. But watch this play here by Smith as he comes in and makes that nice interception. Just floated back there and just leaped on that ball when he had the opportunity.
Anthony Williams applied the pressure. Grovey may have rushed the throw a little bit, threw off balance.
It appeared like he thought he was running out of sideline, and there he's on the phone talking to his offensive coordinator, trying to get things squared away.
And now the receiver downfield on the offense decline, clipping on the run back, 1st down.
The offensive coordinator that Quinn Grovey may be talking to is Jack Crow. Used to be at Auburn, Coach Bo Jackson.
He's coached a lot of great running backs in his time, and now he's got a great quarterback running back in Quinn Grovey.
10-10 remaining, 3rd period. The lead is still 3.
It's the right beer now,
but not now.
It's the right beer now,
but definitely not now.
Coors Light, it's the right beer now.
6:30 Eastern time. 1st down, the ball at the 4. Robert Wilson blasts straight ahead.
When you got your back to the wall like the Aggies do right now, you have to start thinking about a conservative type of a running game, maybe keeping it up inside, trying to punch it out there and give yourself a little bit of breathing room. The one thing that you don't want to make here is a critical mistake in terms of turning the football over, because if you do, you give Arkansas an easy score.
Well, the Razorbacks drove 58 yards to the A&M 22, held the ball almost 5 minutes, but came away with no points. This is Pavlis on the play action. Mike Jones with the completion to the 13-yard line. And there's the breathing room you talked about.
And Mike Jones, the tight end, is one of those guys that's traveled a long way to get here. Went to Michigan his first year, then traveled out to California to go to junior college out there, and then finally matriculated here to Texas A&M. But watch Pavlis on a nice fake again. You see that fake? Running back goes over the top. Suddenly the defense realizes that, hey, the quarterback's rolling out. He's going to throw the football. And you see the nice catch by the tight end.
Mike Jones, the 2nd leading receiver coming into this game, is that tight end. He has 4 catches now, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 1. Big play for the Aggies. They got it. Robert Wilson with the power blast off the right side. 1st down, Texas A&M.
When you go back to that play action, that's really a long handoff to the tight end. Now you come back and you run it back up inside. Watch this time as they just kind of punch it right up in there. Watch the surge of that offensive line, trying to move that Arkansas defensive line off the ball. You saw one guy that didn't get too good a block. It was the center of Mike Arthur. He got put back on his back, but you know what? You occupy somebody, it's all right.
Right side, big hole. Lewis is loose to the 33-yard line. 16, finally stopped by Aaron Jackson.
Watch the excellent job of avoiding the tackle in the backfield now. See that right there? That's where he avoids the tackle and gets up into that line of scrimmage and finishes off the run very strongly. Darren Lewis, number 25. We said possible Heisman candidate coming into the season. Now he's running strong again. Hearing those decibels, hearing this crowd screaming, getting behind him.
That moves the ball out to the 32. First down. Again, big cuts across the grain. Look at him. Sidestep a tackler to the 44-yard line. A gain of 12 more yards.
Tim, there comes a time in the game when you have to look down and check inside of yourself a little bit. Darren Lewis is starting to check inside of himself a little bit. Watch how hard he runs when he hits that line of scrimmage. He simply explodes through the hole. Now when he gets in that secondary, he wants to punish a couple of people. Nice little spin move there. Wants to hit those defensive backs and make them pay if they want to tackle him.
Looks like a whirling dervish. Play action for Pavlis. He's got pressure, and he's also got the completion at the 38-yard line. Percy Waddle made the catch. They're getting the yardage in great chunks. It's a gain of 18.
Lance Pavlis pulls away from the pressure, comes out very calmly, but now you understand how come the running game and the play action passes really complement each other so well, because it sets up this pass for Waddle out on the sideline. He runs the out pattern, and clearly he's open, makes a beautiful reception.
A&M with a great drive. Wilson straight ahead, carries a couple of tackles, gains 5. Shannon Wright will get credit with a tackle. He got help from his teammates. A whole host of other Razorbacks.
Tim, what you'll see sometimes is a reduced defense. That is, they'll bring these tackles down inside and set them inside on a 3-4 defense. And what they're trying to do is cut off the running game, especially now that A&M has had such success in the second half.
This drive started at their own 3. They've gone 63 yards. Second down and 6. Big hole. First down. Darren Lewis.
Remember, he was telling us about how strong he has to run today, how dedicated he wants to be to this game. He recognizes the importance of this game, and now he's limping just a little bit coming over to that sideline, but he's giving it maximum effort.
He actually heard it in the first half. Lewis, 88 yards now on 14 carries. First down at the 25. The lone setback is Robert Wilson. And it looked as if Matt McCall, the All-American, jumped. And this time he won't get away with it.
Start on the offense, still first down.
It's the second time from McCall, the All-American.
Every now and then you get down there and you're concentrating on getting to your block, and crowd noise gets up just a level, and that defense jumps, and it makes you jump as an offensive lineman because you know you've got to react to it.
That's the 4th penalty for A&M. It'll be first down and 15. Keith McAfee comes into the ball game now, joining Wilson in the backfield. First and 15, the completion to Mike Jones. He's inside the 20. They'll mark it at the 17-yard line. It'll be short of the first.
Get the wide receivers running those defensive backs off. Come back to the out pattern with your tight end. And if you're Lance Pavlis, you just sit back and just kind of lick your chops because you see that tight end coming right across the middle of your screen. He finds him down there underneath of that zone and just takes it on out of bounds.
They're putting a lot of pressure on Aaron Jackson. He's made 3 tackles in a row now for Arkansas. He's the former running back. Rushed for over 2,300 yards in high school. He's being tested here now as a defensive back. Lewis back in the ball game, has the first down.
And Lewis is once again taking a seat down on the field, and that leg is apparently very much bothering him.
Listen to this crowd. They know they're seeing a great drive, but right now their cheering subsides for their concern for Lewis. Ten plays, 87 yards. Again, this drive started at their own 3. The Goodyear Blimp America from Houston, Texas. It came up from the Woodlands. That's where Mark Kynett lives, who's piloting today. It's stationed just 75 miles southeast of College Station. 6 minutes, 5 seconds remain, third period. Arkansas leads by 3. It's first down, and this is McAfee. It's back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
That Arkansas defense really strung it out to the sideline and played it beautifully right down the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made by Ken Benson, the outside linebacker. A guy who wasn't even recruited out of high school because of his lack of flexibility, went to junior college, and now he's a starter for the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Yeah, but as Coach Henshaw said about him, you don't mind him being the first guy off the bus because he's such a great-looking prototype of an outside linebacker.
A loss of 1. It'll be second down and 11. Lewis, we're told, has that twisted ankle, so McAfee stays in the game. This is McAfee, gets a block on the corner, inside the 10 to the 5. McAfee, 6'1", 209 pounds, only a sophomore, out of Sugar Land, Texas. The average is almost 4 yards a carry. He has 2 touchdowns this year.
Had his big fullback Robert Wilson out in front of him blocking, but this is how you set up the corner. This is how you attack the corner. You can Webb your big offensive tackle out there. You see right there, he put 1 block in there to help out Webb, then goes downfield and gets a second one.
Third down and 1, just inside the 5. I don't think Wilson got there. Matter of fact, I think he lost yardage.
Yeah, I think Michael Shepard met him at the pass that time, number 98, the defense of Arkansas.
Shepard's the only senior on that defensive line.
Yeah, and he keeps those guys worked up pretty good on that defense. He's an intense guy who checks out everybody that's on his side of the football.
What do you do here, Dan? A tie would really help Texas A&M. It would not help Arkansas. Still plenty of time to go, but A&M trails by 3. They're going to kick the field goal. It'll be a 23-yard attempt by Lane Talbot. High snap, and it's good. We're tied. 4 minutes, 29 seconds remain, third period. Drive by Texas A&M, 13 plays, it went 91 yards. Took 5 minutes and 41 seconds, 6 first downs, and we're tied. This is Barry Foster. We'll take this one 3 yards deep, and he'll bring it out across the 20 to the 23-yard line. 23-yard return by Foster, and the tackle was made by Chris Crooms. So Quinn Grovey comes on, 5 for 12, 87 yards, 1 interception today. That interception was caused by great pressure by the inside linebackers.
Grovey knows now that he's got to get that option passing game cooking as well. Can't rely on the running game too much. Got to get the ball in the air.
Foster straight ahead. 4 tough yards before Aaron Wallace and Anthony Williams take him down.
Tim, one of the things that's kind of apparent is the fact that Arkansas's offensive line is not really huge like you see A&M's, but they're very quick off the football and quick at getting to their blocks, and that has enable them to sustain their blocks and sustain the running game throughout this ball game.
Second down, they need 6. Grovey keeps it, put pressure on the corner, pitches it back to Jackson. Ball's on the ground. Still no signal. They say he was down. It'll be close to the first down marker. It is a first down.
The key thing here is when the ball is dropped, is he on the ground? Is that knee down on the ground? Now watch here. Grovey makes the pitch out. Does Jackson get down on the ground before he drops? You see him covering the ball up there. As he goes down right there, the knee is down, and then the ball pops out. So it's almost a simultaneous thing where the knee hits and the ball comes out.
So it'll be first down, the ball on the 29. Jackson now has 41 yards on 6 carries. great lick on Foster by Terry Price, number 88.
Terry Price, 6'5", 272 pounds, a 3-year letterman, and he just lettered Barry Foster that time.
He's having an all-star type year.
Yeah, this is what you mean by meeting him at the line of scrimmage. Watching right here, just come in here and just jam the play and jam the running back. Nobody blocks him. Apolskas goes inside to block the linebacker. Nobody blocks Price.
Second down, they need 6. Grovey keeps it, breaks a tackle, and will not get to the 40-yard line. Derek Frazier with an excellent play on the corner.
And Anthony Williams, sensational, coming up inside and forcing the issue.
Kyle Field, College Station, Texas. A showdown of the 2 first-place teams in the Southwest Conference, Arkansas and Texas A&M.
Been a running game so far, Tim. Everybody's gotten it after it on the football, getting off the football and letting your running backs get busy. But now this game is tightened up. Let's see who's really made out of something.
Arkansas with a big first quarter. Got 2 touchdowns in 52 seconds. A&M came roaring right back. We're tied at 17. They need 4. This is Grovey. It'll be awfully close. Jeroy Robinson made the tackle. Grovey will be just short, I believe, but it will be close depending on the mark.
Ken Hatfield trying to get a good view down there and make sure that Grovey got every yard he was supposed to on that spot.
They got to move him to bring the chains out. I think it'll be just short.
If it is, if I'm Ken Hatfield, I'm going for first down.
That far.
Got an extremely good offensive line up there. They're punishing people along the line of scrimmage. Go inside with your big fullback, Barry Foster, and get the first down. If you're A&M's defense, you want to pinch inside, maybe prevent them from getting off the football cleanly.
It'll be 4th down and less than a yard. James Rouse comes back in at halfback for Arkansas. This crowd will tell you if they make it. First down, Razorbacks. Rouse.
Key block there. Elber Crawford at the center position just destroys his man. Check it out from pit framing. You'll see this guy, the center, get off the football. Watch him here just reestablish the line of scrimmage. That's the key block on the play. That's what gets you the first down. When your center comes off the football like that, you get a little chip help from your guard.
He's a former tight end. They said he doesn't like a man over his nose. First down. Foster, left side, gets 2 yards. Still pushing forward. Foster was the leading rusher last year for Arkansas. It's time now to present this week's Toyota Leadership Award to team players who have been singled out by their school's coaching and faculty staff for outstanding performance in the areas of team contributions, academics, and citizenship. Today's game team leaders are Billy Winston of Arkansas. Billy's a business marketing major from Arkansas, and Lance Pavlis from Texas A&M. Lance, a sociology major from Tomball, Texas. Toyota will donate a check in the amount of $1,000 to each school's general scholarship fund. Again, Foster spins and turns ahead on 2nd and 8.
Key thing there is I know both those young men have exceptional grades. That's the kind of thing you like to see in college football is student athletes. Guys are paying attention to what they've got to do in the classroom as well as on the football field.
They've got some of those here. We've got a half dozen academic All-Americans playing this afternoon. And that'll be the end of the 3rd period. So the situation is this. We will go into the final 15 minutes deadlocked at 17. College football will continue after this message and a word from your local station.